Good morning. What's going on, guys? Time to get that GT1 league locked in and set up. With that being said, I'm gonna do a mini series covering all 4 cars. We got CLK-LM on Automobilista too. We got CLK-LM. We got F1 GTR Longtail, Nissan R390 GT1, and Porsche 911 GT1 1998. So stay tuned for that. Honestly, this is my favorite class of car to drive right now. Stay tuned. All right, before we get started, before we get on track, I hope you guys please check out my Daytona 24-hour video. I tried to vlog as much as I could. I would have liked to get more of my actual driving, but you get in the car, and honestly, it was just rust. I hadn't driven on iRacing since August, and I forgot to save the replay to go through and pull my clips, because I had clips from each stint. I had clip-worthy moments from each stint. So what I was gonna do was save the replay. But once you exit the race, you can't go back in and save it. So that was a blunder on my part. I will be live streaming more often as well to cover. Just in general, I didn't want to run the risk of having our car disappear while someone was driving it, or having the replay mess up while I was driving it. I'm sure my internet is strong enough, but a lot of time and effort and practice on everybody's end, so I decided to not stream it. But we will be streaming more. I'll add my Twitch down below, and just stay tuned. We got this chassis, so we definitely gonna be using it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into these videos. All right, guys, today we are in Automobilista 2. Before we get onto the track, I did want to show you guys, just to verify how I'm going to be driving today. So let's go ahead and go to gameplay. I'm only doing automatic for the talking portion because I don't know why it bugged me so much, but don't nobody want to hear me clicking paddles on the background. But we do got ABS off, stability off, and traction off, as they did in the time period for GT1. But I just wanted to show that real quick. We're gonna go ahead and do a high downforce circuit, probably Suzuka. We're gonna go ahead and drive at Suzuka, and then we're gonna do a off audio steps without me talking, just the driving of the at Le Mans for each car. So we're gonna do Suzuka and high downforce, and I'll kind of talk about the car. Then we're going to do Le Mans with the ultimate lap. I actually checked before I started the series. Pole time for 1998 was the CLK-LM, and that was a 3:35. Last time I did a lap, I did a 3:47. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the Porsche today. So let's go ahead and look that over real quick. Damn good looking car. Definitely one of my favorites, but let's go ahead and hop on track. All right, we are in the 911 GT1 1998 edition. I went with this gray off-cover livery because why not? So we'll go ahead and start here with the 911 GT1. Reason I went with this, thinking about it, I always talk about cars that actually win races versus cars that don't. So I figured start with the car that actually did win the Le Mans 24-hour race. And it's really surprising that Mercedes didn't, but let's focus on the Porsche here. The McLaren F1 kind of got things started, even though it wasn't built to be a race car. It was a damn good one. Obviously, it was the first GT car to win Le Mans overall versus prototypes. Um, Porsche saw that and was like, okay, let's go ahead and anything you can do, I can do better. And they came out with the GT1-993 edition. Might be overcooking. With the, it's hard to talk and drive fast. But anyway, they came out with the GT3 911 GT1-993, which was the original version, and in my opinion, the favorite one to look at. Early GT1 was probably a little better, just because not everything. They were still closer to road cars than your more wild stuff later on. But anyway, Porsche looked at the GT1 rulebook and was like, how can we maximize this to our benefit? And basically, they followed the rules. Shout out to Dom one year for Christmas. He actually got me a Porsche book for Christmas, and I actually found out the original 911 GT1 road cars were NA, and then the Porsche fandom found out that it had a 600. The race car was 600 horsepower, twin turbo. So then they had to up the road car to twin turbo, similar spec, just so that way customers could be happy. But you got the 993, which again I actually think looks the best. I did get to see a 996 Evo version at the Daytona 24 race. I had an image of that in right here. I'm cheesing like because my childhood was in front of me at that point. I used to tear one of my buddies up all the time with the Strabon version 996 model of the GT1. So to see that race car in person was special. I won't lie. But then you got the 1998 version, which is actually the one that won Le Mans, because I believe 95 McLaren won, then 96. I think Porsche might have won, and then 97. I think Porsche's prototype car won. But anyway, you got 911 roll car front end with 962 rear end, and that's how you got the 911 GT1. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop over to Le Mans and see what type of lap time we can put down. One of my favorite cars, but me personally, this won't be my lead choice, just because I know for a fact that I'm getting the 962 when we do the Group C version of this. So stay tuned. Bye.